So hi, I'm Geoff Wilkinson and I'm Managing Director of Wilkinson Construction Consultants. We're licensed approved inspectors and offer an alternative to the local authority building control system. I think like many small businesses, we'd got to that point where we'd grown and we'd hit a plateau, and that was going to be quite an issue for us as to how we would continue to grow. And the Help to Grow programme has really helped us to identify what our future actually looks like and how we're going to get past those barriers. The Help to Grow programme itself has provided a number of benefits to us. Amongst those are the sheer value for money that we're getting out of it. We're getting world-class training, we're getting mentoring, we're getting support, all of that for a very small financial outlay for us. So as a small business, it's absolutely great value for money for us to be able to take part in the programme itself. In addition to that, not only do we get a toolkit that we can use today in the training, we've got all of those resources for the future as well. We've met some great people on the course. We've had the direct mentoring, which is something that we'd never envisaged that we would be in a position to have. And all of those kind of things as support for us for a small business is an incredible thing to actually have. One of the biggest challenges that you have as a small business is the sense of loneliness, the fact that you've got no one else out there to support you. So to have the mentoring alongside the training course itself and to work alongside our peer group has been a fantastic experience. Just that ability to share and to let off and to understand that there are other people out there that are going through the same things that you're going through. That realisation that you're not the only person that's facing these challenges, and to listen back to some of the suggestions that they've had. I know for a fact that we're going to stay in touch with some of the people that we've met on there over the course of the years to come, and I'm sure there's a lot that we can continue to share as an experience from this day forward. So across all of the modules, and there's an enormous amount of content that's out there, I think the module that we found most useful to us was the marketing one. We identified that there were things that we needed to do to change, to really build on our brand and the awareness out there. And particularly coming from a construction background, everything is very samey out there. So the things that we learned from the course were about how to differentiate our brand and how to really step up and create the proper brand awareness around that and what the value of our brand actually was. And I think that realisation is really going to kick into how we're going to market ourselves over the forthcoming months and years. And I think that in particular is probably going to be the single largest change that we're going to have made as a result of this course. Obviously, we're in the construction sector, and I think one of the things that people forget about the construction sector is that it's made up of the best part of 1 million small businesses. So whilst the major projects, the Shard and things like that, are constructed by a big contractor, in truth they're actually constructed by a whole series of small businesses such as ourselves. And I think that what we really need to do as we start to come back out of COVID and lockdown and start to get this country back up and running again is to ensure that it's those small businesses that we're supporting. So if we can get those to come onto the course, I think that's where we're going to get some real benefit going forward. So if there are any small construction businesses out there that are thinking of coming on the course, I would highly recommend that they take part. The course itself is an immense course. I mean, we've had some really top quality training from the University of Portsmouth, and I think that in itself would have been fantastic value. But on top of that, we've had all of the additional support, etc. in there. What you need to realise is that you do need to make a commitment to this. There are in-person training elements to it. There's the peer groups themselves that you need to be making sure that you attend. But I think that the key takeaway for anyone from this is that, like most things in life, the more that you're prepared to put into it, the more that you're going to be able to get out of it. And it's not just what you get out of the course of the 12 modules. On top of that, you've got something you can take away for life. I know for a fact that I'm going to be going back to the things that we've learned on this course over the course of the next year, 2 years, 3 years, and really going back over those to make sure that we're getting the maximum value out of it. So if you put in the effort, you're going to get so much out of it. And if there's any small business that's out there that's contemplating getting onto this course, I'd say get onto it now. You don't get world-class training like this, opportunities every day. Take them while you can.